Welcome to The Rite of Passage with Vanessa Riley, the podcast where storytelling meets passion and every page turns into a new adventure. I'm your host, Vanessa Riley, and together we'll dive deep into untold histories, reflect on current events through a historical lens, share behind-the-scenes writing insights, and explore the ups and downs of the author's journey. From rich historical novels to unforgettable characters to pop culture's intrusion on the written word, hey, we're going to explore it all. So grab your pen, your notebook, and let's begin our journey through the written word. Let's start your rite of passage. Don't believe your lying eyes. We've all been worrying, rightfully, about AI stealing the work of artists and authors. That's a valid and growing concern. In March of this year, I found out that Meta's engine, according to The Atlantic, scraped 27 of my 28 published books. The only reason they didn't get March's release, A Wager at Midnight, was because it hadn't hit the shelves yet. Theft in broad daylight. But this goes deeper than just copyright violations. We're seeing something more insidious. The rise of AI-generated scams, fakery, and lies. And I'm not talking about science fiction. I'm talking about now. On platforms like TikTok and X, faked videos are being created and/or shared with shocking ease. Videos that can ruin reputations, twist narratives, and even make the UK tabloid press bite and republish the lies for a wider international audience. I've seen articles run in the Daily Mail that pose lies as questions, which gives dodgy accountability while still spreading misinformation. It's manipulation, masquerading as curiosity. Yet many look at lying headlines and accept them as true. A report by Upwind, published in December, says that 87% of Americans are worried about being scammed by AI. That's a lot of people. It's a huge concern, especially when truth tellers are losing their jobs or seemingly capitulating because of fear of being sued, losing access, or targeted and harassed. The other side, not just lying, but they are weaponizing the instruments that we are supposed to trust and inflicting consequences on anyone saying or writing something they disagree with. The big, beautiful lies. I must say, the lies can be compelling. Look at an easy topic like travel. I mean, who doesn't want a travel guide? I buy them quite often for research on big cities or exotic locations. According to Axios, AI-generated travel guides, self-help books, and even mathematics guides, mathematics, are popular to scam. Now I have to say math is hard. Why are you going to use a robot to put up something that can hurt a kid's education? And please, don't have my characters walking down the wrong streets. Yet the boldness of the lying is getting worse. People are using AI to write books and then publish them under real authors' names. Savannah Guthrie in 2024 was done so dirty. She wrote the book, Mostly What God Does. Scammers using AI wrote workbooks, studies, and companion guides for her book and published them on Amazon under her name. Kara Swisher, the tech maven, faced it too. Fake biographies about her own life showed up ahead of her memoir's release, Burn Book, in 2024. Jane Freeman details on her blog her own horror story where AI scammers used AI to write Friedman-like books and then publish those books under Friedman's name. And of course, those proceeds went to the bots. These AI scams confuse real readers. They have the potential to damage reputations and dilute the credibility of authors. An author's brand can take decades to build. Imagine what happens to a debut author whose idea has become popular on TikTok, getting beat to her book launch by an AI scam. And because debuts aren't yet industry names, they lose the credibility game. I used to think that AI scams were going to catch my grandma. Are folks not paying attention? Nope. AI is giving thieves the ability to put together more convincing emails and websites to ensnare everyone. It's not just grandma on Social Security or those foreign soldiers needing help to get a fortune out of a war zone. We're talking sophisticated scams that use AI to reconstruct your habits. They may be scanning emails or even listening to conversations through AI upgrades on things that shouldn't have AI at all. This is phishing on a whole new level, and we're all upset about being scammed. It's no longer going to be easy to tell a scam by bad grammar, doxing, or fraudulent websites. AI is making everything harder to detect. AI should be used to make things better, but in the hand of bots and scammers, it's a nightmare. So how do we protect ourselves? I recently did a small brand deal for a gummy vitamin. I choked on a cornflake as a kid. It's a long story, but swallowing is hard. And please don't even think of me taking anything that's a horse pill. Anyway, now I get little offers. Most offers that don't come from a collaborator's platform are probably scams. So there are no free sunglasses. How do we protect ourselves? You can't trust your eyes anymore, nor your ears. AI can clone a voice. It can fake a face. It can forge a whole book. But you can protect yourself. Verify every fact. Before you repeat or share, get several sources. I want to say reputable, but that's hard to define right now. Check sources that don't agree with you. Find several and verify dates and times, etc. If they match, you have a fact. If they don't, you have a lie, a manipulation, or someone's opinion. Search smart. Check authors' websites, join their newsletters, and follow creatives on their official accounts before buying. Report scams. Don't stay silent. Amazon, TikTok, and the FTC need to hear from us. Don't be ashamed. If you got scammed, tell someone. Put it on blast. Be someone else's keeper. And lastly, check the FTC resources. The Federal Trade Commission is watching this space. The rules are there and often include ways of reporting issues. We are in an era where you can no longer believe your lying eyes. The truth takes longer to verify, and the fakers are only getting smarter. Artists, writers, creators, your work is valuable. But we must fight smarter and speak louder to help our readers and our audience find the truth. This is going to be a long battle, but we must not be silent. We can never let up the fight. Be vigilant while being creative. Books to bring awareness of the problem are Weapons of Mass Destruction, How Big Data Increases Inequality and Threatens Democracy by Kathy O'Neill. This is a sharp critique of how algorithms can be biased, dangerous, and largely invisible. It explains how AI systems can make life and death decisions with no accountability. The Coming Wave, AI, Power, and Our Future by Mustafa Suleyman. This book explores how fast-moving technologies, especially AI, can outpace regulation and become tools for manipulation, chaos, and control. It's a smart, accessible read on the dangers ahead. And of course, let's aid Burn Book by Kara Swisher, a sharp insider memoir exposing the rise of Silicon Valley power players and how tech promises turn into threats to truth, privacy, and democracy. Mostly What God Does by Savannah Guthrie, a heartfelt collection of reflections on faith, love, and grace, offering spiritual encouragement grounded in everyday life. And please check out Jane Friedman's websites for her latest books, ones she actually wrote. This week, I'm highlighting Park Books through their website and bookshop.org. Hey guys, help me build momentum for Fire, Sword, and Sea. Spread the word and pre-order this disruptive narrative about female pirates in the 1600s. This sweeping saga releases January 13th, 2026. The link on my website shows retailers large and small who have set up pre-orders for this title. Show notes includes a list of books mentioned in this broadcast. Paid subscribers, your next lesson on Build a Better Character is coming this week. You can find my notes on Substack or my website, VanessaRiley.com, under the podcast link in the About tab. Let's keep growing and building together. Like, subscribe, and share. Please stay connected to Rite of Passage. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you'll come again. This is Vanessa Riley.